Hey everyone, good evening. This is Kevin. I am just doing a recap on the Saturday special that was posted last week. This is the one from the 12 Days of Diamond. It's Debbie Erickson's post. And Sonia had posted that last week looking for some comments. And actually, I took a listen to it and wanted to share 3 things. She goes through her story and then she goes through 10 tips. And I wanted to specifically identify, there's like 3 things there that I think are pretty good nuggets from the 10 tips of Diamond that I would recommend you going and listening to and see how it inspires you. So just those quick 3. One is IPAs. She said, make sure that you're focusing on income producing activities. I'm sure you've heard a lot about this, but I would imagine that probably there's times where you go through a day and you're kind of like, this is an IPA. This is an appropriate IPA. Maybe it's just scrolling through Facebook. Maybe it's something else. I don't know. But one of the things that I really thought was cool, she said, make sure you're teaching your team and edifying them. And from an IPA perspective, she identified 4 things. First was make sure that you are becoming a product of the product. So make sure that it's a part of you and a part of your life and it's something that you're regularly using. 2, make sure that you're enrolling and teaching people. So as you think of your IPAs, first, what are you doing to be a product of the product? 2, making sure that you're actually enrolling and teaching people and teaching them how to use the oils, how to use the product. And then the 3rd thing is getting them on ER. So that's an important one for them just for their own wellness and for them to continue to take and leverage and use the products in their lives. That's how they're going to maximize the benefits from Young Living. And so by taking that opportunity to really encourage and teach that early, that is truly a significant IPA. The 4th one is duplicate leaders. Raise the leaders that you have to do the same thing that you're doing. So becoming a product of the product, teaching and enrolling people, getting them on ER, and then duplicating that. And then she said, repeat it. So that was the first top 10 tip from Diamond Growth that I took away that I thought was really valuable. Again, look at your IPAs, focus on them, be honest with yourself. Are they really IPAs or are they not? The second one that I took away was run with your runners and walk with your walkers. And this is kind of cool because not everyone is always going to run the same pace as you or walk the same pace as you or be ready to run or walk when you feel like you're ready to run or walk. So she said, just make sure that you're keeping up with those runners who are running and those walkers who are walking and support their pace. Make sure it's their pace. Sometimes it's frustrating if you really feel like, hey, I'm really gung-ho and I really want to do this and you're on fire and they aren't. Well, just realize that there might be things in their lives that they're trying to take care of. And so it's important to keep that mindset of what is the pace that they need? How can I support them? And where are those that are really aligned with my pace right now? And how can we run fast and really take advantage of that energy together and build off of it? The 3rd thing was do not take no personally. Don't take rejection personally. It's not that these people are saying no to you. It's not that they're saying no to your invitation. They specifically just aren't ready for it yet. Once you take it personally, it's going to completely destroy you. And you're going to feel like, you know what, this is not worth it. This isn't great. Try to separate and segregate yourself from the response. And once you do that, you realize, you know what? No, this is great. This is a viable product. This is a valuable product. This is an important product for me and for my health and for my lifestyle. And it is for them, but they're just not ready for that yet. And once you instill that mindset that the no is not a personal no to you, it's not a take against your personality or against who you are as a person or what your decisions are. It's just that they're not ready for it. And once you can get that into your mind and move past beyond that, you're going to be okay saying, you know what? No. In fact, there's something that someone told us a long time ago, which was be expecting the no. When you go and make an invitation to someone, expect a no. And chances are, maybe 90% of the time, you're going to be right. And you're going to have received the expectation of the no. But the 10% that they actually say yes, you're going to be pleasantly surprised. So if you can get that mentality of, hey, you know what, if they say no, it's not anything to do with me, I can move on. That's a really valuable mindset. Now there's 7 other things that Debbie Erickson had identified in this video for the 12 Days of Diamond from last year that is part of the Saturday special. So I would encourage you to go back, take a look at it. Review it. It's a little bit long, and if you want to, maybe after the first 15 minutes, that's where she goes through her story, and then the top 10 tips are later on. So you can, if you want to scroll fast up to that point in the video and take a listen to that, that's super powerful. So there's a little snippet, some comments for you to think about, and have a great evening. Bye.